What up, though, Ledge here? Chill with me. Wake y'all asses up. Good morning. Good morning, Battle Rap. Good morning, Battle Rap world. Uh, got a few things to talk about. One being very important here for the state of Michigan as Bar Wars kicks off things with their new event that's going to be popping off this weekend, this Friday, called Set the Tone. It's a big deal here in Michigan. Some key matchups. We're gonna get into that. So we're gonna get into some local shit, and there's some matches I'm really looking forward to. I'll dive into that a little bit. Also, a little bit of an announcement as King of the Dot did rectify the situation between Mac Myron and Lou Castro as far as getting that battle done and not having Lou Castro forfeit his spot and moving Mac straight into, you know what I'm saying, the next round, which would have been so fucked up for Lou. But no, they got it rectified, and they got it rectified due to one of the best in the business extending his platform to get this done, and we'll talk about that pretty soon. But first, opening monologue. Excuse me. I want to no battles, nothing serious, but Remy Ma, I believe, was a part of like Twitter Spaces and all that. So I was hearing that people kept coming to me, and a few people asked me like, "Yo, you're heavy within the women's culture as far as being knowledgeable. Yo, you should definitely tune in." One, I was having a show at the same time, so I wasn't aware. I think she was on Friday. I was doing the Friday Fix with my man Nico. Friday Fix on Caffeine, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The best show for battle rap. Period. The people tell me that it's not like me. I'm not self-proclaiming anything. The people say it, so I run with it. All right. So, so I was talking with him, and we was like having our topics and everything, and I found out about that as I was wrapping up the show. So, and also I'm just not like a Spaces guy. Like I'm not that. But then I'm also not like a screen record Spaces guy. So I'm not in the space to be in Spaces. Like you know what I'm saying? I was on there 4, maybe 5 times. I know I was invited by, it was like Bum Nitty, BRN, who did my graphics for Caffeine, who did an incredible job. You guys should definitely work with him when it comes to graphics and just having dope ass intros and outros and all that. And they invited me because they had like this whole media thing for the media people, and I was there then. I was there one other time, like one random time. We was talking about like top 10 lists or all time lists. I was there one time with Bill Collector, and that was really it. I know I jumped on Divas. Shout out to Diva, who's a big supporter of mine, hers and Jay Jeans, and people were shocked. They was like, "Yo, you must really fuck with them to," cause like yeah, it was like I gotta really rock with you to really even consider joining. It's just not my cup of tea, but everybody else fucks with it. They love it to death. You hear, and salute to them. I'm the type that just because I don't rock with something, I don't knock everybody else for rocking with it. That's just never been my thing. Like it's like I got people in my family. I hate cigarettes. Like I would never smoke a cigarette. I think it's ugh or ew. Like I make those type of childish remarks to cigarettes and cigarette smokers. But at the same time, cigarette smokers are in my family. I don't knock it. I used to try to be like, yo, this is what's gonna happen if you keep this up. But to each his own. So I feel like that's similarly within battle rap. Y'all all got your own way of enjoying yourself, and it's dope. But again, she was on there. I don't know what she said on there because I don't really like. You can just tell me. I'm not about to click on like everybody's kind of screen recording literally the same kind of conversation, so it's not really worth it. But Seven Mitchell, and I want to throw Katos in there. This is battle rap. They got their own platform. Salute to them. They had me on this little short that they do. I don't know if you're familiar with Seven Mitchell's 30 for 30, right? He has his 30 for 30 just like ESPN 30 for 30, but it's like a 30 for 30 shorts where he's breaking down something, a particular topic, and he has various media members or even battle rappers at times just come on and say a few things. He got the wonderful, music that sounds like the 30 for 30 shit. and the way it's cut, the way it's shot. It looks dope, man. It's dope. It's dope. And he had me on there asking me a few questions about, Remy jumping into this venture of becoming a league owner of an all women's battle rap league. About, who, like, how successful can it be, like, as far as the impact. He also asked me things about, like, giving what 5 names make sense, and things of that nature, and things she had to worry about, like all type of challenges. And I answered to the best of my ability. But also, there's other things I was thinking about when I think about her starting her own league. I hope the women who, like, whoever it may be, from top tier to some just putting their feet in the door, getting their name up, I hope they embrace this moment. One, because they, like, dog, out after her, I don't know who else is going to really at her level, on that level, is going to try to open up a market for the women. Like, we got some leagues that are trying to get their foot in the door. Shout out to Graham Battle League. Obviously, We Go Hard branched out with She Goes Hard. They're doing pretty good. But outside of them, and obviously Queen of the Ring is the standard. Queen of the Ring is the standard. Outside of that, I don't know. I don't know what could be next. Like, these opportunities are far and few between. So for the MCs, I just hope y'all truly understand what this is, truly take advantage of this, and yeah, like, don't waste this time, because shout out to Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild, who's a regular here, who watches this show, and he tagged me, I guess, like, tagging Remy Ma, saying I'm someone that she should at least give an opportunity to tap in with, because he knows that I watch battle rap as far as the women goes year round, not just when it's convenient. Y'all know me. I don't just pop up because it's a big event. I'm here for all of it, the good, the bad, the up and comers to the elite of the elite. And I think that's important. That's always important to me. Like, sue me, right? But and as he was doing that, I was just thinking about, I wonder, like, who she has in place to kind of oversee things on a daily basis. And also, and I'm just, like, spewing this off because I don't think I'll get a chance to interview her or anything like that. She's a busy woman, and she has no idea who I am. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's really important to really look at who's around her when on a day, because she's going to be the face, but you need, like, that boss to be there for the day-to-day shit. And it's just going to be really interesting to see who that is and what their role is and how good they are at their role, because it's not easy, man. It is not easy doing that. So it's just something I wanted to kind of touch on and think about, because I think we're kind of just casually giving this props. Like, this is a huge deal. Like, we kind of just acting like this is some regular shit. Like, it can happen again. Like, Nicki Minaj is going to be next up, or, you know what I'm saying, Rhapsody is going to start. Like, nah. Like, no. Like, Remy, obviously she comes from this, so she got a different level of passion for it. But if you look, like, I don't think Lady Luck is interested in doing something like this. So, like, this might be the last shot at another big league for the women. Queen of the Ring is doing that, but it's only so many spots per event. And it's only so many events that they throw per year. So, yes, you can, like I said, you can eat at Graham, you can eat at She Goes Hard, but I'm talking about big time spotlight battles. Of course, you can rock out at URL, but that's like, if it's not a Kings versus Queens, you're really only vying for one slot on the URL event, one slot on the King of a Dot event. Like, you kind of like the token battles. Like, here goes something for the ladies before we get to 6 more battles of the men. That's what it's like right now. Outside of the Kings versus Queens, I think they starting to change that, because they did have a few women in Ultimate Madness, the one that Geechee and Rum split the bread with. And I know RBE ushered in ladies and gents, which was perfect. They didn't do ladies versus gents, Very, they ain't get cliche with it. Ladies and gents, it's all inclusive. We're gonna have some men going against the men versus women, women versus like everything. So they made the women feel just like equals. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't seen that event in a while. RBE, we only seen it once, and it was weird because it was a successful event, and we just didn't see it again. The fuck is up? Yeah, what? Somebody call ARP. Somebody call him. I know y'all in the comments. I know y'all got his number. I know y'all can add him too. Y'all good at adding. At him and ask him when we getting the ladies and gents too, because he don't respond to me. I don't know why, but he don't respond to me. Somebody at ARP and ask him when in the fuck are we getting a ladies and gents too? Because it went well. So that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. I'm drifting. I'm sorry. I'm drifting. But anyway, so you had some events like that sprinkled in, but I'm talking about another league that's going to give you, like, ideally, Remy event, if it goes well the first time around, she could probably push out another 2 more events to give her 3 events, to start out the year. In your first year, 3 events, they all pretty much be successful. That's a good start. That's a good start. And I think 3 per year for her would be fire, and just she ain't even got to amp it up to 4 and 5 events a year. I think 3 events would be good if all 3 are like, wow, these some box office events. And you're not going to land all of them, right? Like, they all aren't going to be 5-star events. And I'm talking about the actual battles. Now, the atmosphere, if you're there, the things that go on, the extracurriculars might make it a 5-star event. But I'm talking about purely just the battles and the results and the quality of the battles. It might not be that realistically every event. But if you aim for that and you get 2 events that were stellar out of 3, it's still a success to me. So it's just that I don't know. I don't think the culture really understands the importance of this project being a success. The importance of this project being a success is so key, man. It can either push the culture forward in a positive way, or it can set the women back. Like, damn, we can't get another league popping to that level. Like, y'all, multiple leagues on that level, because URL is a high level league. King of the Dot, RBE, hell, I feel like the Riot is a high level. I feel like iBattle is a high level league now. So you got like 5 to 6 for the men. Right now, unfortunately, there's only 1. And I think in order for women, the culture to grow with the women, you need more than 1, right? You need more than 1. I know people want this pecking order, and I'm pretty sure if you're a top dog, you probably don't want that type of competition with you either. But is it about you and your brand, or is it about the overall? Are we really here to see all the women win? Because if you're here to see all the women win, then there you go. I think you got your answer. So my fingers are crossed for Remy. I hope that she knows she got the full support of the battle rap community, and but what she needs to do is watch her words and make sure whoever she signs to these contracts abide by these contracts and stop being chatty patties. Info getting leaked on her first event. She ain't even made no announcements yet. No trailer dropped or nothing. Like, come on, like, y'all, like, what if she just like, fuck it, I'm out. I see why people don't fuck with battle rap like that. I'm out. Like, y'all too messy and spilling tea and all that shit, right? Y'all gonna be looking crazy. So keep your mouth shut, please. You niggas cannot hold piss on a road trip. Stop it, all right? But yeah, shout out to Remy. Just wanted to get that out, my 2 cents. And yeah, man, we gonna move on. Yeah. Y'all see it, King of the Dot. The season is continuing as the previous week was like the quarterfinals or whatever. And Pass advanced to take on Shoddy, who advanced. And Bill Collector advanced to take on the winner of Lou Cypher versus Mac Myron. The problem is that battle did not happen, so we don't know who Bill Collector is facing. I mentioned on Friday Fix, so I'll mention it here. Lou Cipher announced he had like COVID like symptoms, couldn't perform, couldn't do it, had to sit out, wasn't gonna be able to make the trip. Everybody understood, but there was like a knee jerk reaction. People was like, "Yo, damn," because I think he put out something or alluding to that, I guess he was out, so Mac moves on or something like that. It just had people up in arms in his defense, and coming at Organic and Company early in the morning before that brother could probably even brush his teeth and have breakfast and all that good shit that we like to do. He had to go on Twitter and respond like, "Yo, nothing has been addressed yet. Nothing has been finalized. I'm gonna get with my team. We're gonna figure this out." You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, it was figured out. So what's gonna happen is on February, excuse me, no, on February 5th. I was right. Gotta trust my gut next time. February 5th, that battle will be made up on this card here. Only happens in Ohio. Featuring Jay Jeans versus Ill Will. Shout out to Jeans, man. He's doing work in Ohio, putting things together. Bless that brother. He's going against Ill Will. You got Casino versus Don Marino. Wow. That's going to be interesting. XL versus Cash Money and a host of others. I see Cash versus Coogee. I'm looking forward to that. So, on top of this card, with Ill Will and Jay Jeans as the main event, you got Lou Cipher versus Mac Myron. All right. So shout out to Lex and iBattle for putting that battle there so it can get done. So you will have the judges paying attention to that. I don't know who the judges will be. I don't know if it's just going to be people in the building there as like the judges now, or you're going to stick to the same judges, that's doing the King of the Dot season. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't have all the details, but I think that's dope. Now, does that change things in terms of results? Like, make no mistake about it. Even though he probably shouldn't, Lou Cipher is the underdog. Not necessarily sure if he should be based on, because like you should just base it off of performances throughout the whole season. And I think they're about even as far as their performances. I know Mac had a strong start against Dallas Cash. He also went against Gage and Cash Money. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought Cash Money got him. I did slightly. Thought Cash got him. But he was good in that, and he closed it out pretty well against Gage, I believe. Who I don't think Gage has won a battle in the season or the Grand Prix last. I could be tripping. But so he's been good, but then Lou pretty much bombed on Carter Deems. He had another battle. Oh, Reggie P. That was a good one, but he turned turbo on him. And then I believe he had, who was that? Nan Fierro. That he just got up out the paint. He got Nan Fierro up out the paint, but I believe that was a part of the actual playoffs. I do not recall his last like little scrimmage battle. I don't remember that. Don't remember who he battled per se, to be honest with you. But whoever it was, he won. Like Lou is just good, man. Lou Cipher is just good. So, like I said, this battle will be made up. Now, does it matter per se because it's in Ohio, it's Midwest, and it's not too far from Michigan? I don't think so, because I feel like if that's the question that people are asking, like nobody was asking that when all of the battles were on in the West. You know what I'm saying? People seem fine with it being over there for every battle. So I don't think that should be an issue. Also, I don't think it's just that type of crowd. I really don't. I really don't think it's going to be that type of crowd where it's going to be that type of biases. Now, don't get me wrong. I know Mac rolls with, he don't even roll with a lot of people. Like, I've seen him at mad events. It's not gonna really matter. It's not. But so I like it. I like the matchup. I think it's going to be a good one. Like as far as a scale of 1 to 10, I think it can be like an 8 out of 10. Is Mac should Mac win? Should He's the favorite, so when you're a favorite, technically you should. But again, I feel like their performances in this tournament have been about even. I I might have liked Lou Cipher material the last two battles a little bit more. No, because Mac was really good against Bourne. So I don't know. That really could go either way. It truly could. Not gassing, no lies told. My thing is the next round, whichever one of y'all win, you guys got to face the collector. That's the one. Whoever wins this now has to face the collector. So we're gonna really find out. We're gonna really find out, man. I, I, it's it's gonna be one. It's gonna be one of the ones. It's gonna be one of the ones. So if it's Mac, you got Mac versus Bill, Pass versus Shotty. I think Pass versus Shotty is going to be more of an underdog story in that one than any way this can play out on the other side. I feel like people. This is what I feel like how the people feel. If Mac goes against Bill, that's a wash. But I feel like if Bill goes against Lou, they'll put Bill as the favorite a little bit. It's just I just don't even know. And who the fuck can really be giving out favorites slots and stuff when I don't feel like a lot of y'all have been really watching this shit, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. From beginning to end, I don't know how many of y'all was watching, which is sad because they did a great King of the Dot did a great job putting this together, and they did a good job having it on VOD, then later dropping to YouTube. So you really get to see it if you're like all the way in tune. You really you get to see it as much as you want, being that it's on VOD. But just as far as three different variations, you get to see it 3 times. You get to see it live on VOD and then later on YouTube. So you have like there's no excuse to not watch unless you just choose to just ain't your thing. So we'll see. But shout out to Lex. I think it's dope. I think this battle needed to happen. You don't want Mac just walking in freebies against Bill Collector without Lou getting his bars off. So we gonna see. We're gonna see what that look like. It could listen. Y'all will call it an upset. I won't. If Lou pulled this off and beat Mac, I'm not calling it an upset. Just calling it saying because he's the superior lyricist, like the better like wordsmith with like word manipulation and like entendres and shit like that. Like that's like he's wicked. So his pen could just be too much. Who knows? Who knows? So we'll find out though. We'll find out. Again, it's February 5th. As you see right here, February 5th. Only happens in Ohio. And it's gonna be Westchester. Oh man. Oh man, can I pull up to that? How far is that from me? I don't know. I gotta talk to somebody. I gotta make some calls, man. Gotta make some calls. But yeah, next we're gonna get into Gmbr shit. It's time. All right, Gmbr time, man. Shout out to Smo and everybody over there at Bar Wars. Kicking off the year right. I love it. Set the tone. Perfect name to get things started this year, this new year. If y'all are pulling up to this event, crowd, whoever y'all are, I don't give a fuck if y'all came with the MCs. Can we get some noise in the building? Can we? Am I asking too much? Let me put the camera on me because I think they think it's a game. Look, Gmbr, we got a really good shot at making waves this year. There's some things put in place that by the end of the year, people should be getting looks. People should be getting more known and recognized outside of the state. But it's not just the MCs that these other leagues and other important people and figures are looking at and buying into. They're buying into the brand as a whole. The demand, that love and atmosphere and the connection with you guys who are coming up and pulling up matters too. Because if I'm an investor or if I'm like looking around and care about battle rap and trying to see how can I help improve y'all. I'm gonna come to y'all event and see. Come on, y'all, make some noise and see motherfuckers on their phone texting, rolling up. I understand the weed and the edibles is good. I understand all that. I still the beverages popping, but it's you don't have to be so fucking cool. Make some noise in there, man. You hear a dope bar, go off. Like the atmosphere, and again, I've had these talks with Smo, so I'm not talking out of like turn or whatever. Like he actually agrees. We need y'all to ramp shit up a little bit. So when y'all pull up to these events, not just Bar Wars, any NBR event, stop acting too fucking cool, man. Before I just get up on stage and start dissing y'all niggas, man. Don't make me get in my. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna unretire, and I'm a battle rap. I'm telling y'all. Or I'm just gonna rap, period, and just start dissing everybody. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Bar Wars set the tone. Kicks off. It'll be this Friday, hosted by Mac Myron, who's very supportive of what's going on at Bar Wars for sure. And we appreciate him pulling up. Especially, like I said, he has a important battle in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? So for him to pull up and just host for a minute, he says he loved it. I remember when I asked him about that on my show on Caffeine, he said, no, he really enjoys doing this. So if you enjoy it, man, continue doing what you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? The main event is Croft versus Top Gunner Butter. Last time I seen Croft, I believe, was against Young Rated. Really, really impressive. Last time I seen Butter, the one rounder versus Polo Row. I feel like they were just sparring, but he even still had dope material in that. So it was more than a worthy main event. Fire Mike Phelps. I haven't seen Mike Phelps in years, to be honest with you. Fire, I probably haven't seen since his battle with Time, so I'm looking forward to that. You got Clax Green, who's probably one of the more consistent guys of last year, against Casey James, who I think the last time I seen him, I was there. We did the live event. He battled Tony Nova in a close battle. They gave it to Nova, but he was good though. He was good. One of his better performances, in my opinion. I Am Sam versus Young Rated. That's the one. Let me put the camera back on me. That's the one I want to see the most. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most because they both are. You talking about? I love matchups when you're catching people at the right time. Sam just beat K2 in a dope battle. So that battle was for money. I forget how much the amount it was, but they've been like bickering back and forth, and that battle been happening. So it must have been a couple of important dollars up in there. I don't know how much. I forgot, but it must have been something because I still see them shooting little shots at each other here and there. But yeah, that was a really impressive. Like he had people like Chilla Jones was in the building because the Crucible was the next day, so they were in town. So you had, Marv, who always is there pretty much. Quest was there, City was there, Ill Will was there. But then you had Chilla there, and A-Ward headlined that event against Jermaine Concerns. So you had awesome crew of people there supporting and watching battle rap. And Sam was going against K2. Chilla would look at me and nod, be like, "That was hard. He got that round." That means something. That means something. We don't get like those type of figures in the state like that very often, like we used to. So when I say taking advantage of opportunities, I feel like I Am Sam did that. He's back on this card against Rated, who last time I saw him, I forgot. Like, this is no slight at whoever he went against. I just forgot who he went against because Rated was so impressive. That's all I can remember was his performance. And that's no slight. Whoever you went against, please don't feel offended, I hope. But nah, he was in this different bag. And it helped too because he was coming off the Croft battle where to me he didn't look his best. And then he came back with a vengeance. So you catching two guys at the right time and they're facing each other. I love that. They both were on their A game. I expect the same in that one. I'm looking forward to that one the most, probably. But you got some other joints on here. Mighty Smith of Words. Poopy Doo I haven't seen in a minute. Now, that's somebody who I really haven't seen in a while. Like, for real. That's crazy they found him. Against Gambit. Automatic versus Joey. Joey the Sickness. You got Trouble versus Trigger Tie. So yeah, man, it all goes down this Friday. Pull up, and this is the thing about the environment, man. Like, it be dope. Like, there be some women in there. They chilling, they comfortable. You have dope music most of the time. Like, the atmosphere be cool. It's nothing to pull up, man. It's nothing to pull up, especially if you from the state and you're into battle rap. I say it all the time. I see people that rep, like, they rep the city, they rep the state, they talk all this shit on Twitter and Instagram, but I never see all that events. Pull up and support, real support. Like, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt. Friday night, it's not really too much going on around here, especially in the city. It's not really. The city kind of dead. I'm gonna be real with you. The city kind of chilling. So it ain't really nothing to really do. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Start pulling up to these events. I want to see y'all there again. It's going down. Set the tone. Bar Wars. Salute to Mac Myra for hosting. Shout out to Smo. Also, got to shout out the Rosés, man. Rose production was phenomenal. Like, they did this flyer. They're going to be shooting the battles. They're just everything to our state, man. So protect. I know. Shout out to Stack Almighty, Schmo, and the other people have been starting this whole protect ledge at all costs thing. Like, I don't know when they. I think Stack said that, to King of the Dot when they was showing me love for pulling up to their event. We protect ledge at all costs. But no, protect the Rosés at all costs. Like, they are really the heartbeat of the state. Like, without them, man, like, I don't know what our shit will look like over here. You know what I'm saying? So salute to them. Salute to everybody that's going to be there in attendance. Again, I am going to try my damnness to make it there and be a part of this. It's very important to kind of show your face and show love. I told y'all, I love, like, covering all the national shit, getting praise and getting love and being in articles and all that dope. That's blessings. Appreciate it. From the man above to people who nominate me and throw me in these. But my heart is with the local shit. My heart is with Gmbr, trying to see Gmbr go to the next level. And as long as I'm around, I'm a rep it. I'm gonna use my platform and talk about this shit on the same show that I'm talking about some King of the Dot shit, some Remy Ma. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So that's what it is. So hopefully y'all pull up, and maybe if I'm there, I can get some really good content to bring back to you guys here on YouTube. All right. And that's it, man. Quick show. Nothing too crazy. Tune in next week. Throughout the week, docs should be coming soon. I hope y'all enjoyed the best of 2021 moments that I dropped on YouTube. If you're just tuning in and checking this out, the next video before this is hilarious. I'm talking about, you got women talking about wet. Yeah. You got women dissing battle rappers. You got men out here saying crazy shit like the power's better than the wire. You got all the shit me and Nico be going back and forth about. The best of 2021 moments on Top Tier Podcast for the whole year is now uploaded on YouTube. It's the video before this one. You will laugh at something, guaranteed. I guarantee you will laugh at one thing. All right. So appreciate y'all for that. Again, more docs along the way, hopefully. Merch is still available if you want a beanie. Y'all know to cop the beanies. I'll put that as I close the show out. Y'all see it as it ends. And yeah, man, just want to say, please. This year, a couple of things. Let's not overuse the term gas. Let's not overuse the term narrative or clout or weirdos. Let's just like hone in on a few things. Let's stop saying yesterday's price isn't today's price. Let's let Fat Joe have that moment to himself. Come on. Let's be better. Let's be better in 2022, all right? We in the double deuces, all right? Let's be better. As always, keep it battle rap. Peace and love. We out.